and that was Kevin Kennedy is here, front and center. Kevin let us know we need a mental health court, and Kevin, you didn't get a lot of support at first. Kevin kept on plugging away, and then Kevin and I worked together, and we worked on starting a mental health court, and we were one of the first mental health courts of its kind in the state, and has continued to be an excellent program. Judge Butler did a great job, and again, you kind of wonder who's going to replace Judge Butler. Well, Judge Bell is replacing Judge Butler, and he has done an outstanding job. Then we had Veterans Court. Scott Smiley called me up and said they'd like to meet me for lunch, and then I was like hesitant, and then he said, well, I'll bring Tiffany, and I said, well, then I'm in. No, Scott sat there and he says, Andy, I've been reading about this Veterans Court, and then I had a meeting with Tom Mattis, and Tom Mattis said, I'd like to work on the Veterans Court. And by the way, lawyers and governmental bureaucrats, we're horrible. We don't like change. So when we talked about Veterans Court, just like mental health court, everybody was against it. No. But I asked Scott and I asked Tom, where is Tom? Over there. Because I said, can I do this? And they said yes. So when people had reservations and they would give objection after objection, I would say, you know what? Why don't I arrange coffee with Tom Mattis and Scott Smiley, and you can explain your reservations and objections. And the reaction was always the same. Oh, and we have this great Veterans Court program. And then we have now Michelle Gerber. Michelle, if you want to raise your hand. And she is working on the Recovery Center. And that's not complete, but she's done so much work. And I also want to acknowledge Jerome Delvin, who has been as county commissioner. He has really been a fireball on getting the Recovery Center going. And Michelle should have been a prosecutor maybe, because when she heard I was retiring, she has a commitment for me to volunteer for the Recovery Center after that. But I want to turn to the other part of my